Once upon a time, dodging and returning fire was the name of the game. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 arcade-style run-and-gun games. For this list, we'll be taking a look at the finest games that are all about blasting waves of enemies and running away from danger. Our focus is on run-and-gun games that would feel at home in the arcades, but do not need to have been released in the arcades to qualify.
We order you to destroy the supercomputer.
Sporting everything from high difficulty to plentiful weapons to focus on fast-paced action. Number 10, Gnarrk. Remember those winners don't do drugs messages that would appear in the arcade screens? Well, Gnarrk took that anti-drug message to ludicrous levels. In this 1988 classic, you play as one of two narcotics cops, Max Force and Hitman, sent on a mission to bring down a drug trafficking ring. This means blasting through a cavalcade of drug dealers, addicts, and assorted kingpins in brutal fashion, all while confiscating drugs and money for points. The game is most remembered for its extreme violence, and given the fact that most of your enemies look like homeless people, this was certainly rather disturbing at the time. Number 9, Alien Hominid. Although bizarre in some ways, this game has plenty of charm. Based on a popular Flash game on Newgrounds, Alien Hominid stars a yellow alien who crash-landed on Earth and seeks to go home. Unfortunately for him, government agents want him captured, and the road ahead is treacherous to say the least. On top of that, enemies come in heavy waves, and the alien can only take one hit before dying. It's a good thing then that the game offers special moves, power-ups, and two-player gameplay to balance the experience. And that's to say nothing of the amusement we got from seeing the alien bite off heads. Number 8, Super Star Wars. The force is strong with this one, as they say. Taking the classic 1977 film Star Wars into the realm of side-scrolling action, Super Star Wars offers a more intense take on its source material. Controlling the hero-to-be Luke Skywalker and his allies, players are guided through an extended version of the original film's story. Across the game's 14 levels, you go from traversing Tatooine's desert plains to hopping through the Death Star's innards. There's a good balance between fun-to-play moments and consistent challenge, which is essential for a run-and-gun game. Number 7, Super Turrican 2. Who says being shipwrecked means the job can't be done? That seems to be the thinking in this action game, about a lone soldier carrying on his objectives of stopping galactic conquest. Wearing the titular Turrican assault suit, our hero battles past mutants and cybernetic foes on a devastated planet. What's most striking is the game's look, a mix of post-apocalyptic locales and vibrant colors. It also offers a grappling arm as a fun gadget and serves to showcase the Super Nintendo's Mode 7 effects. Number 6, Broforce. While still in early access at the time of writing, we felt that Broforce deserved a moment in the spotlight. Acting as both a parody of action movies and an homage to classic shooters, this title puts players in the role of a bro, a commando sent to rescue his comrades and prisoners of war. Everything about the experience is goofy and over the top. The bro puns extend to 30+ playable characters, boss battles end with raising a flag and a dramatic explosion, and the levels deteriorate thanks to destructible environments. Bottom line, it looks like a lot of fun. Number 5, Alien Soldier. Colorful and unorthodox, but no less fun. In Alien Soldier, you are Epsilon 2, the good half of a terrorist organization's leader tasked with hunting down the organization's members. What the game has going for it is its genre subversion. Short levels instead of lengthy ones, plenty of boss battles rather than a measured handful, an extra reprieve from fatal injuries, and so forth. Match these distinctive elements with a pleasant color scheme, and you have a delightfully different game from the norm. Number 4, Sunset Riders. Speaking of deviating from the norm, here's a fun combination. Side-scrolling gunplay meets the American Old West. That's the premise of Sunset Riders, wherein players select one of 4 bounty hunters and fight off countless bandits on the way to a given outlaw. Each level plays off some aspect of the traditional cowboy experience: saloon shootouts, horseback chases, train top escapades, and the thrill of the hunt. Man, remember when Konami used to be good?
Time to pay.
Number 3, Metal Slug. Although there went on to be 6 more entries in this series, the original still remains beloved for a good reason.
Mission complete.
Perhaps it was the story, an action narrative focused on 2 soldiers battling a rebel army and destroying experimental tanks. Maybe people were drawn to the large boss characters, the beauty of the game's hand-drawn animation, and the little details like destructible scenery. Or it could be the trademark humor. After all, how many games give you enemies relaxing by a campfire, just waiting to be startled and scared off? Number 2, Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Let's be clear here. The original Contra helped define run-and-gun games for years, but Contra 3 was the force needed to keep the subgenre and the Contra series moving forward. It took the technology of the SNES and used it to deliver visuals on par with its arcade predecessors, while leveraging the Mode 7 technology for several experimental top-down levels. The game also added new gameplay mechanics, like the ability to climb walls and ladders and motorcycle sections, ensuring its continued existence. It's truly impressive for its time. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, GunStar Heroes. In a time when the run-and-gun games were growing tired, this was the one to bring new life to the genre. You're a hero seeking out gems that the villainous Colonel Red intends to use to awaken an evil robot. Yet the surrounding game is unbelievably innovative. It does away with one-hit deaths for a multiple-hit system, shows the life count as numbers, offers bosses with smooth animations, and features a neat weapon combination mechanic. Matching different guns for different shooting styles meant that you had up to 10 possible firing combinations to experiment with. We don't know how this came to be, but we were thankful it did. Do you agree with our list? Which arcade-style run-and-gun game is your favorite? For more action-packed top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.